Today we are in Las Vegas, Nevada. While this city is sometimes called Sin City for obvious reasons, it is also a terrific place to use as a base for doing road trips around the region. We use this as a base to visit Zion National Park, the Valley of Fire, Red Rock Canyon, and the Grand Canyon. I'll cover those road trips in future videos, so please subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see those adventures. In this video, you'll see the kosher restaurants we ate at, the supermarket where we found an abundance of kosher food, and where we stayed for Shabbos. Hopefully this video will help other kosher travelers find the information they need when visiting Las Vegas. So let's start with the restaurants. Coming in at number 1 was the Ace of Steaks. We found this on TotallyJewishTravel.com's website. It's located at 5825 West Sahara Avenue, and this restaurant was definitely a winner. It's conveniently located near the Strip in a shopping area with plenty of parking. We rented a car for our road trips, so this was easy for us to get to. We arrived around 6 p.m. without making a reservation, and we were immediately greeted and shown to a table. Nice! Let's take a look at the menu. For starters, we decided to share a plate of Moroccan cigars. We were 3 people and the plate came with 6 cigars, so 2 each and done. Just enough to get us started without filling us up. The cigars were nicely spiced, excellent way to start the meal. For the main course, my son and I both decided to order the ribeye steak fajita. A bit pricey at $36, but it looked good and we were hungry from a full day of hiking in Zion National Park. My husband ordered the chicken breast kebab, which came with a side of rice and an Israeli salad. And as a side, we ordered sweet potato fries to share. It was $12 for a very large portion. You can see the menu has lots of choices. For starters, there is sweet chili chicken poppers, chicken wings, barbecue pulled beef tacos, avocado egg rolls, sliders, the usual fare you would expect to see in a meat restaurant. This is not a place to come if you're watching your diet, but there were some healthier choices of salads and matzo ball soup. Not that that's dietetic. Well, this is called the Ace of Steaks for a reason. It's a steakhouse, and of course there are burgers on the menu. The steak fajita came on a skillet with roasted bell peppers and onions and 4 soft tortillas. The idea is to make your own fajita by putting what's on the platter into the soft tortillas. My husband's side of Israeli salad was a nice sized portion and very well dressed. And there you can see the side of sweet potato fries. We couldn't finish the plate between the 3 of us. It was a really delicious meal, and then for dessert we ordered pecan pie bread pudding and a creme brulee. I give Ace of Steaks an A+ for food and service. This was a real treat after a day of hiking. Moving on to the next restaurant, Jerusalem Grill. This restaurant is located at 4825 West Flamingo Road. Again, since we had a car, it was easy to get to. This came in a close second to the Ace of Steaks. We came here also around 6 o'clock and were greeted and seated right away, again without a reservation. But this place was much busier than the Ace of Steaks, and so the service was quite a bit slower. This restaurant is under Chabad supervision, and it is also certified halal, so it caters to 2 groups of people, those who keep kosher and those who keep halal, which is probably why it was so busy. The menu has a definitive Middle Eastern flair, with entree choices like Lebanese chicken skewers, shawarma focaccia, Persian kebab skewers, and then your typical burger and steak choices as well. For starters, I ordered a Jerusalem-style beef soup. It came in a funny slanted bowl, a little messy service there, but it was nice and hot and very filling. My husband and son ordered the typical Moroccan cigars. Now, I have to say the lighting in this restaurant is extremely dim. Smartphone to the rescue here. The cigars, it turned out, were not typical. It came with 8 pieces, 4 filled with beef and 4 filled with a disappointing potato. Here are the kebabs my husband ordered. The plate looks a little too big for the 2 skewers. And here's my son's burger and fries. Needs a light. This restaurant is really dimly lit. By the way, my son said the burger was excellent. For dessert, we all shared a baked Alaska. They light it in front of you. It's very pretty with the blue flames, but we didn't realize you have to blow it out, so it turned out to be a burnt baked Alaska. Anyway, it was good, and I would definitely recommend this restaurant. Third on our list is Burnt Offerings. This restaurant is located at 3909 West Sahara Avenue, very close to the Ace of Steaks, and it's a newly opened restaurant. It has plenty of space, and we did not need a reservation to be seated, just like the other restaurants. The restaurant is under the OU supervision, the Orthodox Union. Here's the menu. They like to play with words, so before it burns is their way of saying appetizers. You can see the names of the items are a bit strange, but the description below the items are helpful. We skipped the appetizers and went straight for the entrees. My husband ordered the Schmutzy Joe's meatballs. My son had the hangover burger, and I ordered a house chopped salad with grilled chicken. Okay, here is the plate of Schmutzy Joe's meatballs. It's 4 large meatballs with bow tie pasta, nothing fancy there. And here is my plate of chopped salad, and this was really disappointing. I was expecting a nice bowl of chopped salad, but what I got was a soggy pile of lettuce in the middle of the plate, with the chopped salad parts sprinkled like confetti around the plate as if for decoration. Yes, it was very pretty, but not enough to consider a portion, and the lettuce must have been dressed hours beforehand because it was very soggy. The grilled chicken was good, and the plate had a nice presentation, but to eat, it was not a chopped salad, more like a sprinkled salad. And here is the hangover burger. Looks very nice. That turned out to be the best dish of the evening. Simon & Joe's is another restaurant located very close to the Strip at 3720 West Tropicana Avenue. There are actually 2 Simon & Joe's, one meat and one dairy. The meat restaurant is not open yet. It looks like it'll be some sort of deli. The dairy one is open and offers a variety of dairy, vegetarian, and even vegan choices. The menu actually had a lot of choices, different kinds of pizzas, white artichoke pizza, and even a chocolate pizza. There were various pasta salads, nachos, hummus with falafel, one choice of anonymous soup, and a nice selection of salads. Here you can see some more choices of pizza: eggplant pizza, Mediterranean pizza, Mexican pizza, in 10-inch, 14-inch, and 16-inch sizes, and a variety of choices for toppings. Next there are some calzones, and then some traditional Georgian dishes, and some Israeli dishes such as barekas, malawach, shakshuka. This is a very nice menu with lots of good choices. And even some paninis, some Mexican dishes. Boy, this menu just keeps going and going. I can't believe how many choices there are here. The decor here is more cafeteria style, not fancy. It is more of a pizza shop than a restaurant. We ordered calzones, a pizza calzone and a spinach and cheese calzone. They were very cheesy and very delicious. We also ordered a Greek salad that was excellent, and the sweet potato fries came with a little Parmesan cheese on the side. The food here was really excellent, but it seemed like there was only one person working in the shop, so the service was extremely slow. Still, we would definitely come back here. The food was very, very good. Another place we visited was a small pizzeria called Ariela's. It's located at 7595 West Washington Avenue and is under Chabad supervision. The menu has items such as chicken bacon ranch salad and Philly cheesesteak. This place is both kosher and dairy, so obviously there isn't any chicken bacon being offered, but rather some vegetarian alternative masquerading as chicken or bacon. We ordered the Philly cheesesteaks. They were very sloppy to eat, and I wouldn't recommend them. We also ordered a personal pie and some fries. If you're looking for a dairy place, Simon & Joe's beats this hands down. On the other hand, the staff at Ariela's was very nice and helpful, and the service was super quick. But I think the menu needs some improvement. And then there is the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf with 3 locations on the Strip and a 4th just off the Strip. This location is inside Miracle Mile Shops adjacent to Planet Hollywood. The baked goods here are under Kosher LA supervision. There's a small counter to sit at, but every seat was taken with people on laptops who didn't look like they were moving anytime soon. There were some interesting choices, some paninis and frittatas, and some packaged burritos, and of course many choices of coffee and tea. Now let's say you want to do some kosher supermarket shopping. You might have a refrigerator or a microwave, so where can you find a nice selection of kosher food? Well, that's easy. Just go to Smith's Kosher Experience. Smith's is a large supermarket chain in the western United States, and the one located at 2211 North Rampart Boulevard in Summerlin offers a wide array of kosher food in addition to national brands. The kosher section consists of around 5 mini aisles of kosher items, Pashkas candies, Ha'olam cheeses, Kedem grape juice, and there's some kosher bakery items, and also a counter with prepared takeout food. And take a look at this freezer section. Lots of choices here. Frozen pizzas, blintzes, potato pancakes, and they even have washing cups and Shabbos candles. You can see the kosher section within Smith's is quite large and offers a lot not just for kosher travelers, but for the local community as well. As for Shabbos, what better place to stay than with Chabad? The Chabad of Southern Nevada is about 5 miles from the Strip, located at 1261 Arville Street. We stayed just for Shabbos. The cost was $180 for 2 nights. If you stay during the week, the cost is $100 for the first night and $80 for each additional night. The Chabad of Southern Nevada is something like a compound on 4 acres. It includes the room we stayed in, along with 3 or 4 other rooms, and on the same grounds is a synagogue, a Judaic library, a day school, and a mikveh. When we drove up on Friday, there was an armed guard in front of the synagogue, but he was not there over Shabbos, so I'm assuming he was there for the day school, which was still in session when we arrived. Check-in on Friday was around 1 o'clock, but they let us come a little earlier. The room is definitely no frills and has a dormitory feel to it. It was furnished with 2 queen-size beds and a pull-out sofa. The beds were comfortable. The pull-out sofa was not, according to my son who spent 2 sleepless nights on it. The room also comes with a small refrigerator, a microwave, a warming tray, and a water urn. We bought takeout food from Smith's Kosher Experience, and I left it on the warming tray for our Friday night Shabbos meal. The synagogue starts its services Shabbos morning at 10 a.m. It is, after all, a Chabad minyan, and there's a sit-down kiddush after services. You can make a meal out of the sit-down kiddush, or you can go back to your room and eat takeout again. The problem with the room on Shabbos is the light can be set on a Shabbos timer only for Friday night. There's a wind-up timer in lieu of a light switch. You can turn it for up to 4 hours of light on Friday night, and then it's lights out. It reminds me of the old light switches in classrooms from the 1970s that turned the lights off after the timer wound back down to 0. So 4 hours of light for Friday night, but no way to have light on Shabbos day. The room does not have a television, but there is Wi-Fi for internet, so who needs a TV anyway? The people running the hospitality suites at Chabad are wonderful and offered to set us up with a family for the Friday night meal, which we declined. There is a gate around the area where the rooms are, and the combination is mechanical, as is the combination lock for the door to the suite. There is no Erev outside of the gated area. One thing I found odd was the combination lock on the front door to the synagogue, and when I got there Shabbos morning, I saw the lock with the combination printed in Hebrew letters on a paper. So what do you think I did? I started to key in the combination, thinking it was a mechanical lock, just like the locks on the gate and our room door. My bad. The thing started beeping at me on Shabbos. Someone on the other side of the door heard me and opened it, and then told me the shul is open on Shabbos. The combination lock for the shul is only for weekday. Who knew? I hope this video was useful to you in planning your next trip to Las Vegas. Please watch my videos on our road trips to Zion National Park, the Valley of Fire, Red Rock Canyon, and the southern rim of the Grand Canyon. If you enjoyed this video, please show your support by subscribing to my channel. I would really appreciate that. And thank you for watching. Bye.